if you ask me, that question, if you asked me like 10 years ago, or even 5 years ago,
Yeah.
or even 2 years ago, where I would be right now, I could have probably said so many places, but I never imagined myself being here in the US right now as I am. So it's really one of those things that you dream for as a child, uh, but this is a dream come true for me. Uh, I was born and raised in Meru, a place called Metongo. Uh, I went to I started schooling at Metongo public school. Uh, from all the way through to class 8. After that, then I went to you know Kanyakine High School, also in Meru. So I've spent the most part of my life in Meru. So now I'm here in the US, guys. Miracle. So yeah, I went to Kanyakine High School. I finished high school in 2014. That's when I sat for my KCSE. And then after that, I went to Laikipia University, where I did my bachelor's degree in economics and statistics. After graduating in 2019, I was just the usual thing after graduation. You tarmac for a while, do some menial jobs here and there. You don't really, and then applying for jobs, and then all you get is regrets. I actually worked at Meru County Economics Department for a while. And then after that, I went, did, a few jobs here and there, nothing major. So, and then I also stayed home for a while. So while I was home, actually I heard about Kenya Airlift from one of my friends. They told me there's this thing called Kenya Airlift. It's that organization is facilitating brilliant students, like you, to relocate to the United States for further education, and after that, they help you find well-paying jobs here in the US. So that's how I became interested in the Kenya Airlift program and wanted to know more about it.
You're watching Success with Bob Mwiti Show, presented to you by Upstack America. Upstack America is a consulting company that helps immigrants find amazing higher education and job opportunities in the tech industry in the United States. You can find our programs by going to www.upstackamerica.com. Upstack America, we wake you up to the unlimited potential.
So I did my research, and actually, I realized it was really true. People are coming here to the US through the Kenya Airlift program. So that fascinated me, because I realized actually I have a way out of here to fly overseas. One of my lifelong dreams. So after that, I reached out to I think it was to Bob Mwiti. No, first, who did I reach out to first? Yeah, I think it was Bob Mwiti. So he told me more about the program. Actually, first, I actually reached out to DMK Kyogora. Yeah, MCA Abogeta. That's who actually communicated with my parents. He assured them about the program. It's a legitimate program, and and then through DMK Mwiti Kyogora, he connected us to Bob Mwiti. And then Bob told me more about the program and what I needed to do. So there was this exam. By then, it was only just GMAT. Right now, I understand they are doing so many more exams, like GSE and all that. So by that time, it was just GMAT. Yeah, it was GMAT. GMAT was not easy. Uh, it basically tests your math and language proficiency or skills, for that matter. So it wasn't an easy exam. I studied for the exam for quite a while. Getting accustomed to the exam. It was not. You have to go through training, to actually be ready to sit down for the exam. So yeah, after that, after a while, I felt I was ready to sit down for the exam, and I did the exam, and I achieved, the cutoff points that were required for you to qualify to come here abroad to the School of Business to study here. Yeah, and then after I passed, it was that was when I first that was a moment of reckoning for me, because that was the first milestone that I achieved through this whole process. Yeah, so after I did GMAT, now it was all about booking visa dates. For the visa interview, for the F1 visa interview, student visa interview. In other words, yeah. So the visa interview as well. It's something you have to train for in order to answer the questions that they ask you properly, and actually present yourself as someone who can add value to the economy of the United States, because they want brilliant people here who can actually bring something to the table. Yeah, so luckily Kenya Airlift program, they had a visa training program, so I went through that, and my visa dates came, and I went for the interview. I won't lie, it was quite intimidating, but I felt prepared. Yeah, and I presented myself well, and I answered the questions as I was trained, and voila, I got a blue slip. And that was really that was really exciting. It was one of those moments that stay in your mind forever, because yeah, I was really happy. It was a joyous moment. Yeah, and then after that, after I got my visa approved, Kenya Airlift program actually facilitated me with the relocation expenses to relocate here to the United States. So after you do what you're required to do, pass the exams and all of that, the Kenya Airlift program actually facilitates you with the relocation, so that you don't have to worry about issues about accommodation and where you're going, because you're going to a faraway land, away from home, overseas. Yeah, it's going to be a new experience, cultural shock and all of that. So luckily, yeah.
You have been watching Success with Bob Mwiti Show, brought to you by Upstake America. Come back again next time to learn concepts, tools, strategies, and resources on the path of becoming a successful immigrant in USA through real-life experiences. Be sure to subscribe to Bob Mwiti channel on YouTube, and also follow him on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn.